Well, Merry Christmas. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Can you hear me and can you see me? Hope you like my little frame that I decided to play with tonight. Hi, I'm at a Christmas party but trying to sneak your stream in. Got your earbuds in? Merry Christmas, Matthew, to you and your beautiful family. And hope y'all have had a wonderful day. Been chilling it here. Matter of fact, I'm still tired. We didn't sleep well because we got bad news at midnight. And then I was up and down during the night. Dogs in the neighborhood were barking and carrying on. So I didn't know what was going on in the neighborhood. And then getting up, I got up early today and cooked breakfast, Christmas breakfast for my husband and myself. And then I cooked lunch, had chicken and dressing and some French green bean casserole with some giblet gravy and cranberry sauce. So it was light, it wasn't heavy, no desserts because we're plump enough. Hey, Crystal Shack Aquatics, how are you doing? Nice to meet you too. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Aquatic Express, hi Susan, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Donald. Hope everyone is having a beautiful Christmas. And on the thumbnail I mentioned plants and I don't know what else I put on the substrate on the thumbnail. But I wanted to go ahead and get started. I may not be on here long tonight. And Matthew, I appreciate your faithfulness there and loyalty even while you're in the Christmas party. Have fun. Don't let me interrupt your having fun. But I also wanted to let you guys know that on Saturday I introduced the female angel back into the 55-gallon, and her and her mate got along really well. And so yesterday they spawned and she laid eggs on the filter intake. I think I've told you 6 times, but Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I know all over Facebook, all over the groups, all over the pages, all over community inserts and everywhere. People have been doing videos, Merry Christmas videos and Happy New Year videos. And yeah, we've probably told each other about 5 or 6 times Merry Christmas, but that's okay. Some didn't get it and some did get it. And but anyway, they laid eggs on the filter intake, and so I'm going to switch over to my live camera that shows you the 55-gallon. And Corey's video that I watched yesterday said with egg layers you want to leave the lights on so that they continue to protect the territory, because when the lights are out they go to sleep and then the prowlers come in and eat, and then the lights come on in the morning and the male and the female begin to fight because they accuse each other of eating the eggs. So I can't get a very good shot from the glare. I may try a filter and try to bring the brightness down. So hold on and let me work on a filter. You're not live. I'm on that camera. I'm going to try to bring the brightness down a little bit. That probably helped a little bit. Let me know. Yeah, it'll catch up with y'all in a few seconds. Select Pet is in the house. Hello, Merry Christmas. I'm showing you the 55-gallon where the angels have laid eggs on the filter intake at this time. And I did leave the lights on overnight, and of course the eggs are still there. I see several white eggs where they didn't get fertilized, but there's a whole lot of them on there that are fertilized. And she's been fanning them. She's been checking them out. Every once in a while, her and her mate will kind of like spar with each other a little bit. The Severum is getting a little nosy right now, so they're defending the territory. The Severum is down there at the bottom of the intake. And the Paradise fish, which is far coming into the right side of the screen at this time. Do I have any clay pots upside down in there? They may lay them on that instead of the intake. I did have a larger clay pot, but they always laid it on the wall. They didn't lay it on the clay pot. I probably had the clay pot in the wrong location. Hey Diego, Merry Christmas. Pet Sonic is in the house. But anyway, as you see, she's tending to the eggs and they're defending their territory. So I'm going to come back to my main camera shot just in case Mr. SLC Aquatics pokes his head in again. Okay, Rod, anytime. He wants to come in and say hi. So, Crystal says hi to Pet Sonics, Merry Christmas. And, of course, when these become wigglers, I will.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey, honey. We've got Matthew More Cichlids in here, Diego's in here, and Crystal Shack Aquatics is in here, and Aquatic Express is Donald, who lives down around Clanton area.
Okay.
And DPK Carlos just came in the house. Hey, Carlos.
Hey.
All because of Carlos. It's because of my poster over there that hadn't been hung up yet, but we'll get it hung up. Merry Christmas.
Susan won't let me hang out with y'all because she said the kitchen better be clean when she's done. That's my story and I'm sticking with it.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Love you, hon.
Love you.
Yeah, that was Rod. He is when one cooks, the other one cleans, and so Raccoon Creek says hi, Mr. SLC. Hey, Raccoon Creek, you were lurking. Merry Christmas. Crystal Shack says I'm from New Zealand, if that helps. So you're from down under. So you are how many hours ahead of me? It's 6 p.m. 6:09 p.m. Central here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to check out your channel, Crystal, but I'm pretty sure if you have any content on your channel, I did subscribe. Oh yeah, you got videos. And I am subscribed. You've got 95 subscribers. Everybody check out Crystal Shack Aquatics. And before the new year, let's get her to 100. Oh, let me go back. I'm going to share your channel in the chat so everybody can go there. Well, y'all can do it. Y'all can do it by clicking on the 3 dots. So let's help Crystal Shack Aquatics get to 100 right quick here tonight. And I'm checking out Raccoon Creek right quick and see what you've got going, Raccoon Creek. You got 1.6. How close to 2,000 are you? Okay, 1,624 subscribers. Well, we can get you a couple more subscribers tonight, Raccoon Creek. Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for joining me tonight. And if I don't see everybody before the new year, I may go live. I may go live on New Year's night. I'll let you know. I'll schedule it. Isn't Priscilla from New Zealand also? No, I think Priscilla is from... Oh, boy. I'm not sure. I don't think she's from New Zealand. I know Joel NG is from New Zealand. Thanks. It's 1:30, 13:10 hours on Boxing Day in New Zealand. What's Boxing Day? Mr. B's in the house. Hello, Mr. B's. Merry Christmas. And Michael Howell's in the house. Hey, Michael. Merry Christmas in lurker mode. Okay. I'm supporting. Wonderful. Aquatic Express. I'm subbing to everyone in the stream right now. Awesome. That's the hashtag fishfam way. Yeah, she's in Colorado, but her natural home, I want to say Sweden or something like that. I'm not sure. Or am I way off? No, you're not way off. She lives in Colorado now, but her home country, I thought, was Sweden or something like that. Kiwi Mamo is from New Zealand. Teresa Cookie and Joel GNZ are from New Zealand. Okay. Thank you, Crystal Shack, for keeping us straight on all of that. Yes, Pet Sonics Diego. Priscilla is in Colorado, but her home country is out of the United States. And right now, I do not remember. But I want to go back over to the 55-gallon. And I wanted to show you that I do not have much water movement at the top of the tank because I need to trim the valves. Those valves are all looped up. They're probably 4 or 5 feet long. And I got those from Green Oasis Farms in Arizona. Check out Michael Eugenia and Paul Eugenia. They're on Facebook. And Michael Eugenio has his YouTube channel, which is the Green Oasis Farms. He and I will be doing a collab after the first of the year, I believe, on January the 8th. And don't forget our meet and greet here in Alabama, McCalla, Alabama, on January the 19th between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Central. I'm going to try to go live from the clubhouse, and we're going to discuss. We're going to have a couple guest speakers introducing themselves, telling us how long they've been in the hobby, what aspects of the fish keeping hobby that they actually participate in, and we're going to discuss forming an active group or resurrecting the group that she already has on Facebook. It's a club, it's an aquatic club that's called All Things Aquatic in Alabama, and everyone is invited to participate in the YouTube live stream, and you'll see it's scheduled. It's already scheduled. Carlos says, I'm back, just share the stream on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you, Carlos. Matthew Moore says, Teresa is who I was thinking of. That's from New Zealand. Right. Teresa Cookie. And Crystal Shack Aquatics. Yep, Matthew. I was looking at her channel yesterday. It's pretty cool. Yes, Teresa has a pretty cool channel. Mob Guppy Peter is in the house. Hey, Mob Guppy. Coming back to my main camera. Hey, Mob Guppy. Hey, Peter. Merry Christmas. And everybody, he is the reason for the season. Yes, Jesus is the reason for the season. Couldn't find anything really quick for a frame. This is a PNG frame that I got off the internet. Merry Christmas at Mob Guppy. Yeah, we're trying to get Crystal Shack up to 100. So go over and check her out, and if you haven't subscribed to her, go ahead and hit that subscription button and that notification bell. But I was discussing in the 55, I'm not going to stay on long, but in the 55, the angels did spawn and lay eggs on the filter intake. I don't have any slate or a large clay pot in there. When they were in the 25 gallon, which is behind me, they did spawn a couple times on the slate pot, the clay pot. But then they started, they decided they'd rather lay on the Anubias leaves. Aquatic Express says, I got a veil-tailed betta yesterday. He looks to be about 1.5 years old. That is so awesome. Congratulations, Donald. Michael, how are you? Michael M. Howell's Nine's fish tanks. Hope you are having a good Christmas. But also in that tank is a piece of wisteria. There is a glare. I'm sorry, it's from the 29 gallon. About where the glare is a long piece of wisteria that Rick at BAM Aquatics, he gave me several plants. I can't remember if he gave me 4 or 5 plants. And it was only probably about 6 to 8 inches long. Hey Carlos, thank you for sharing my Patreon. Tomorrow is the last day for that special offer that I'm running for the second tier for $5 a month support, and you will receive a free gift from me. Matter of fact, when you click on become a Patreon, select tier 2, and it will ask you to fill out your name and address so that I can send you the free gift. And even if you do it for a month, you can change your pledge at any time. You can go from $1 pledge and upgrade to the $5 a month pledge, or you can suspend it, or you can change it to whatever amount you want to. And all of your support goes towards slcaquatics.org website right now, which is an interactive website. I have an events page and a resource page, and check it out because the resource page has website links to many of the fish fam businesses and websites that that you might want to purchase something from them. Well, right now they're sparring. They don't. Ooh, that was a good strike. They do that every once in a while. She's fanning them right now, keeping stuff off of them. Long Island Fish Guys in the house. Phoenix Aquatic. Hey, Melvin's. Oddball Aquatics. Hello. Merry Christmas, everyone. Matthew says, can you believe I just got my Fish Fam calendar ordered today? Oh, wow. Let me show you mine. You're going to love it, though, Matthew. It doesn't matter if you just got it ordered because he's going to get it to you. Oh, you're just going to love it. The artwork, of course, is done by none other than Priscilla MK Art of the Fish Fam. And this is a beautiful betta. He did it with a template this year. And there are different YouTube channel names and photos. And it's color coordinated with the outline of the calendar. And I believe it's a 13-month calendar. And it's printed by Jadron Aquatics, Jason. And I believe he's in Texas. And of course the artwork is accredited to Priscilla MK Art. And the printing is accredited to BB Printing. And that's Jason's business, BB Printing. But anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. Fish Tropics in the house. Daryl Deemer's in the house. Susan's website page. Thank you, Carlos. He is on it tonight. Moderators, we appreciate you really doing your job. I don't have anything to give to you special right now except one of my SLC Aquatics stickers. So if you would love to have a sticker, please email me at score48@yahoo.com and give me your mailing address, and I will be glad to get you one. I know I have to scroll back up because I missed those that were coming in. Everybody's saying hi. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Peter. Long Island Fish Guy. I think your name is Jeff. Fish Tropic is Jason. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Thank you for my webpage. Link there, Carlos, DPK of Fish Aquariums. Crystal says, hey, Oddball Aquatics, bet your watch hours are going up, hee hee. I'm your #1 watcher, LOL. And Merry Christmas again to you and your family. I'm got all your uploads playing over and over. That's awesome. We're trying to get Crystal to 100. Crystal, have you made it to 100 yet? Hi, Daryl. How you doing? Carlos says Merry Christmas to everyone. Donald at Aquatic Express says, I hope everyone has had a great Christmas. Looks like I have to leave the stream. Family game night. Love you. Thank you for chiming in. Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year, Aquatic Express. Thank you, Peter, for linking my Instagram in the chat. Follow me there. DPK Fish Aquarium says, same to you, Melvin. Hope you have an awesome New Year. Everybody's hollering at each other. Hey, Merry Christmas. Crystal says she's at 97, she thinks. So check out Crystal Shack Aquatics. Help her get to 100 here before the night is over. 3 more subscribers. Daniel Keeping Fish, 99, Crystal. Hey, Daniel. Good to have you with me tonight. Merry Christmas, Daniel. 1 more for 100 on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. Oh, but I did want to talk about the plants that are in the 55. I keep getting sidetracked. Over in the 55, the angels have laid eggs. I have plastic plants and live plants. And a few months back, Ken, Corona Ken, sent me some live plants, and I did an unboxing. So if you didn't see it, you can go back and rewatch it. Crystal says, I'm on YouTube Studio app. Says 98 at the moment. Must lag. Yeah, you have to refresh. Yay, Crystal, you're at 100. Congratulations, Crystal. Yay! Crystal Shack Aquatics made her 100 subscribers here on Christmas Day. Thanks, guys. You are the bomb. Yeah, knock her over. She's at 102 now. Awesome. Woohoo! Wonderful, Crystal. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. Keep uploading content. And if y'all get a chance, go over there and watch some of her videos. Feliz Navidad. Okay. Peter says, Felicidades at Crystal Shack Aquatics. Phoenix Aquatic 411 Legacy. Congrats. That's right. Congratulations. But if anybody's been on Facebook, we did get some bad news and good news. This morning, one of my friend's sons passed away at 12:05 this morning. He had been very ill. The family had been emotionally and physically exhausted, in taking care of him, which they of course do not regret, but it's a task, and hospice has been with them I think the last 30 days. But anyway, God has answered our prayers, and he did go home to be with the Lord on Christmas morning. So soon we will be having a homegoing celebration for him. But over in my 55-gallon, the wisteria came from Rick at BAM Aquatics. And then Sherry, who brought me the Severum, the red shoulder Severum, she brought me that beautiful crypt that's in a little clay pot in the front. I'm going to switch the camera back over. Over in the lower left-hand corner is a little clay pot with a bronze crypt in it. And up in the right-hand corner, floating on the top, is a large hornswort plant, which I had never seen before. Crystal says, thanks so much, you guys. My goal to hit 100 before New Year's, but I hadn't told anyone that, so thanks for the push, Susan. I'm too humble to ask, LOL. Well, honey, if you're on Facebook, look at TGA, Team Green Alliance group. It's a closed group, and we are all about helping the little man, the little channels grow, and you will get lots of support, lots of good advice, and we'll help you out if you really want your channel to grow. Yes, Melvins, I know you have given your regards on Facebook. Appreciate and sending your condolences to the family. And you see the little Severum running for its life in the background. That's the paradise fish, who is the bad boy of the tank. And I found out that the paradise fish and the gold gourami should not even be in the same tank anyway. So I'm trying to think about what I'm going to be doing with some of my guppies, so I can put the gold gourami over in the 29, and he'll have that tank. He'll be the highlight, or the main attraction in that tank. And the paradise fish, I'll probably leave him in this 55-gallon, but I want to add Henry, the yo-yo loach, back over. So there's some corridors in there already, so he'll enjoy running with them. And I'm having more fry born in my half moon mosaics over here. I'm going to move the camera. Well, let me switch. I don't want to get you sick. Oop, camera fell off. Hope everybody's had a good Christmas, and if you wanted a tank, I hope that you got a tank. If you didn't get a tank, we'll see what we can do for you, huh? I'm going to switch the camera back over, and this is my 20-gallon. Hopefully it won't fall off. This is my 20-gallon with my half moon mosaic guppies, and the tank is full of guppy grass and hornswort, and there's a piece of wisteria in there, and there are several generations of the half moon mosaics. There's red ones, there's orange ones, there's blue ones, and there's one male Dumbo ear mosaic dragon in there. Rick got the rest of the strain. And of course lots of corridoras and lots of ram's horn snails. Carlos says hornswort grow really fast, Susan. I think that's the wild type. Wow, I've never seen that one before. Thanks, Carlos. You have so much knowledge. Excuse me. Going back to the chat. There's a train going by. Hopefully it won't bother me. Yes, I'm a member of the TGA, but again, pretty shy. LOL. I have a new subscriber called Dan Slee. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you subscribing. Yeah, I got over 900 finally at the first of the month with your all's help. Chris Gustin's in the house. Merry Christmas, Chris. I've been thinking about you all day long. Merry Christmas to you and your beautiful family on your, what, 6-acre farm. I'm so happy for you. Oops. Carla says, sorry for the loss, Susan. My condolences to their family. Thank you. You know what it's like, Carlos. It's never easy to say goodbye to a loved one. But as bad as he has been suffering and dwindling away and not had any quality of life for several months, it's a godsend. It's a blessing to finally have him at rest and no longer suffering. And yeah, condolences, prayers, good thoughts, however you want to do it. Strength for them. He is their oldest son. They had two sons, and his little boy just turned 11. So, you know, having to say goodbye to your daddy at 11 either scars you or it makes you a man really fast. So, but the glory of the Lord and answering prayer. I gotta find my, there it is. I'm so behind. TGA rocks, such a great idea, and feel good vibes group. Yep, Daniel. Fish Nerd Vlogs is in the house. Hey, Fish Nerd, how you doing? You'll have to tell me your name again, sweetheart. I forget your first name. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, paradise fish can be territorial, but you can put the paradise in a 5-gallon or in a jar. Usually males are more aggressive, Susan, but they do well with loaches and cories and plecos and barbs sometimes. Well, I think for this tank, my gourami, my beautiful gold gourami, needs to come out and be the spotlight fish in his own tank. And I've got to decide what I'm going to do with. I'm going to show you all this tank too, because it was an accidental mix. I've lost just about all of my blue-green Moscows from King Lee. They didn't produce very well. I probably needed to add some more crushed coral, which I bought. I bought lots of crushed coral from Jeremy at Sargent Tank. I just haven't put it in the tank yet. And but my breeding males are gone. And the summer tub that I had, a male mosaic got in the mix. And of course, you can call it messed up, or you can call it a surprise new strain. I have seen strains similar to these guys. I told King Lee that I wanted him to look at them. And because of the glare, that light is a very strong plant light, and it's also it's 10,000 lumens. But while you're looking at that, I'm going to look at the chat a minute, because I missed. Hey, Yolanda, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, honey. Congrats on the 900. Thank you. I do believe I am, wow, where am I right now? At 920 or 921. Ooh, those angels are fighting. But anyway, they can get really, really, really rough with each other. That's why I end up separating them. Carlos says hi to Chris. Merry Christmas. He was one of my first top 10 subscribers. Yep, Chris Gustins was one of my first top subscribers as well. He and I did our very first collab together. It was so cute how we how we figured it out. He was at work in a conference call when we were practicing Google Hangouts. It was so cute. And he's been a great supporter of SLC Aquatics. My PayPal email is score48@yahoo.com. What are you getting ready to do there, Diego? I guess I'll find out, huh? But yeah, it's also in the description. Excuse me. Yolanda, I hope you're having a Merry Christmas, darling. And Daryl, I hope you are too, you and the pup. Yolanda retracted her message, so Fish Nerd Vlogs says it's Joe. Okay, Joe. Fish Nerd Vlogs. I wonder if I can, in my mind, picture your name, Joe, in your name, in your channel name, and remember that. Chris says, Merry Christmas, DPK, my man. And DPK is sharing my PayPal link. Thank you. Thank you, Carlos. And Yolanda says, a happy holidays to Daryl. And Melvin, Phoenix 411. I did a live stream Sunday night, and Susie Q came on my live stream, gave me something to think about. She asked me, have I thought about breeding fish? But I never thought about it, so I will start doing it. Awesome. See, the ideas that we can share with each other, and the most important thing is to do what you are having fun doing. And believe me, breeding fish, trying to develop your own strain of guppies. I'm sorry, y'all, looking at the 29 instead of my face. I can talk better when the camera's not on me. Crushed coral is good, same as coral calcium powder. Really keeps the water hard and pH high. Yeah, I have some calcium powder. Let me show it to you, Carlos. This is from Seacom, and my son-in-law used to have saltwater tanks and reefs and corals, and so this is the Reef Advantage calcium. And sometimes I put that in the tank, but I can't remember what was happening. Oh, my mystery snails died off. So something was out of balance with that tank, and it could have gone through another cycle because there wasn't any medication in it, but I did change the hang on the back filter, and I didn't add any seeded media to it, so it probably went through a crash, a cycle crash. But anyway, it's hard to keep all of that stuff straight, and one day I'm going to be a pro. Chris says, Susan, with all that crushed coral, you could start cichlids, and even, shall I say, salt. Yeah? Well, educate me. Educate me. I don't want to get really, really, really big tanks. This 55 is really the only one I think I want to get. And hold on, guys, just a second. Diego sent me something. Thank you, Diego. Love you. I'll look at it later. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas to me. Jason says thumbs up. I'm behind in chat. You know me. DPK says he remembers. LOL. I want to thank everyone who got me to reach my 4th milestone. Over 400 subs. Congratulations, Melvin. If y'all don't know, Phoenix Aquatic 411 Legacy is Melvin's fish empire. He changed his channel name when his grandmother went to heaven. And so he renamed his channel in memory and honor of her. What's my favorite fish, Susan? Fish Nerd Vlogs. Guppies are my base fish that I started with as a child. I have kept black mollies before and some swordtails, but the guppies that I kept as a child are now today's endlers. Because I had lyre tail guppies, I had top swords, bottom swords. I had some really beautiful endlers, but they called them guppies back then. And they were wild caught. And, you know, as a child, you live and learn how fast guppies can reproduce. But my favorite fish, I don't think I have found my favorite fish yet. My peppered corridoras, I love them. And I used to keep ghost shrimp. They're not fish. And then when I bought this 55-gallon from Gina Tucker Aquariums, and it had 1 angelfish, the paradise, it had 3 gouramis, and a common pleco in it. And at that time I was using just plastic plants because I didn't have enough live plants to put in it. But as you saw on the camera, I really have lots of plants in that 55 now, and they're coming on up. Some of them have still melted back and getting reestablished, but my Anubias is getting ready to bloom again. This is day 2 of the angel eggs, so in another probably 24 hours she will be they will become wigglers, and she'll be probably moving them off of the filter intake. And I'm going to leave the lights on as Corey suggested, even though it may cause a little algae issue. I have enough plants in there that may absorb the nutrients, so they may even appreciate some of the extra light. So Joe, I really haven't found my favorite fish yet. I have bettas. I love bettas. I've raised up a few angelfish. I really like this gold gourami. And in the little tank behind me, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but the little tank behind me has a self-cloning crayfish in it, and some of the blue Moscow guppies that I got from Rick at BAM Aquatics, and I believe he got his guppies from Fancy Tail Aquatics. So I haven't found my favorite fish yet, but I do love live bearers, and I love my peppered corridoras, and I love my angels. One day I'm going to figure them out. They're not good parents at all. They act too much like humans. They love each other for the moment, and then they can't stand each other. Oh. Merry Christmas, Matthew Moore. Hope you have a blessed new year. Susan, do you have any big plans this next year? Well, this next year I have a couple events on my channel planned. So in January we're having a meet and greet and maybe forming or resurrecting a fish club here in Alabama. So that's one of my plans. I don't have to be the president. I can be the opener and the closer, and everything, and I can be the technical support person. My schedule limits me to actually be a president or a vice president, so I don't really want an office. I just want to be a supporter, because I won't be able to make it to all of the meetings if they should become organized. And then in February, I'm doing a couples live stream through Google Hangouts on January the 16th. February the 16th, excuse me. And then in March, I want to run some kind of fish keeper workshop. So I'm going to be getting with the locals here, and we're going to probably have a special workshop, and we'll let them help feed me the ideas of what we're going to do. So I have several things planned. And then, Father's Day, Mother's Day in May, Father's Day in June. So I have a lot planned for next year, and I try to keep it on my YouTube channel page, profile page, and also I have a Facebook page called SLC Aquatics, and also on my website, slcaquatics.org. That is a organizational website that is going to network the fish fam together with businesses, fish fam people who have their own websites. And if there's any special events, like Aquashella's coming up in March in Dallas, Texas, and then the American Live Bearers Association, I believe, is going to be in Kentucky in May, and then of course the Aquatic Experience in New Jersey. I'm hoping and praying that I can make AE this year. So, boy, you asked me a loaded question there. Carla says, cool, I like that filter you have, Susan. It looks cool in the 29. Yeah, that's a DIY filter that I've had, Carlos, for 3.5 years. It's out of different multicolored straws, and of course a Powerade or Gatorade bottle. Has a suction cup, and it's run by Airline, and it's a biomedia filter, and you can put other biomedia in it, but the straws, it takes it a while. It takes a good 6 months to a year to actually start developing the bacteria, beneficial bacteria on it. Michael's Aquarium, Merry Christmas, Michael, all the way from England. So yeah, I have several of them, but that's the only one up and running right now, DPK. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, I have a refractor that depends on the salt fish. Tropic sodium chloride takes more to register and usually loses its strength in time, but sea salt might register on. Okay. Refractometer. I've got a refractometer somewhere on the shelf. I see it. I have an older one. Peter says, where did you get your fish tube sign? Oh, I was blessed by River Life. River Life sent me a package. Ken, Corona Ken sent me a package. So one of the two, you have to go back and watch my unboxing. You like it? I have a t-shirt too, Peter. 1.010. Is that for the cichlids? Racing told me to get a 10-gallon tank and put 12 guppies in each. Same thing with platies and mollies too, and then they pair off and put them in their own separate tank, but put the fry in a 5 or 10-gallon. Yep, keep those sponge filters going and air pumps going. Hey, Teresa Cookie, you're in the house. We also have, oh, I can't think of her name. She just reached her 100 subscribers tonight. Y'all help me out. Crystal Shack Aquatics. Yep. Merry Christmas. But if you use Epsom salt, is a whole new ball game to test levels, but it's awesome for plants too. Yeah, plants are not affected by Epsom salts as much as aquarium or marine salt. That'll kill them. I know. I know. Learn from experience. Wow, that's interesting. Fish tropic. What did I miss? Jason, what did you say? I can guarantee your refractor meter wouldn't pick up the salt in the 20 gallons. Okay. Can't get the salt level high enough without killing something. Peter says, I love the fish tube sign. It's a poster. It's a I don't think it's a peel and stick. I think it's just a small poster. And then Carla says you definitely got to make a video on that top tropic. Yep. Fish tropic. Need info. Merry Christmas, Teresa. Michael's Aquarium. The time is 12:52 a.m. and it's a happy Boxing Day. Congratulations. And what is Happy Boxing Day? Is that a special shopping day for you guys? Yeah, Crystal, thanks. DPK, salt is used at high salinity for baths. Actually, with any live barrier, you only need one male. In fact, 12 guppies are too many to start with, and they will overpopulate quickly. Yeah, I suggest just 2 breeding trios at the most, which would be 6. That's 2 males and 4 females in 2 separate tanks. 1 male to 2 females. And it's great for flukes. Yep, salt is great for flukes. I've treated gill flukes with salt, and my koi was about to recover and jumped out of the pond and died. I cried. I had a board, but not it didn't cover enough of the surface of the pond. 103 now. Thanks again, Susan. Wonderful, Crystal. Keep on going, girl. Before you know it, you'll be at 200. Learning to keep fish. Hey, Fish Mom. Merry Christmas. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to end this pretty soon. I haven't been able to stay on topic with my plants and my fish, but I'll give you all a quick look around the fish room. The camera's not going to be smooth. I did downsize. Rick at BAM Aquatics came and bought tanks and fish. I have a new baby upstairs. They sold it as a female betta, a crown tail, but I am wondering if it's a male or female. It's only about 1 inch long, but I'll share a video on my Patreon page and on my Facebook page. I may have already shared it on my Facebook page. But here's the 20. Have to be careful, this camera might fall off. This 20 right here has my half moon mosaics, and that is the mother peppered corridora, and she is spawning again. And we have some new babies in the tank. This is my 55 that has my breeding angels, my ridge shoulder Severin that's about 2 inches wide. He's down in the left hand corner right here. Right there. And my gold gourami, who stays in the bottom right hand corner. So he needs to come out, and I'm going to do something with this 29. The only baby angel that was out of the grand, you know, the F2 generation, it has a defect, but it may grow into it. I'm not sure. It's now, it was in this little tub, okay? It grew out in this tub with a baby guppy. I put the baby guppy back in the 20, and I put the angelfish over here. And this is a mixture of that strain that got mixed up over the summer. And it started out with blue-green Moscows mixed with a half moon mosaic male. Got into the mix. Excuse me. And I have one little bronze corridor in there that I think its barbs have gotten shaved off, but it's still living. And then this was my betta rack. I still have a red crown tail betta up in this 5-gallon. And then over here behind me is a 5-gallon with rosebud in it. And then this is my 25 that has, right now it has a blue veil-tailed guppy and a small school of peppered corridors in it. And I'm gonna have to switch cameras and see if you can see. Nope, you can't see it. So I'll try to move the camera. Let's see. Yep, there's the 10-gallon that has the self-cloning crayfish in it and a school of blue Moscow guppies in it that Rick brought me. Crystal says Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, traditionally the day you expect exchange gifts. We get the day off work, a public holiday. I think it is from our British roots. Wonderful. Got you, Crystal. 104 now. Chris says Merry Christmas, learning to keep fish. Teresa says it's a British holiday, but it's celebrated here in New Zealand as well as Australia. Not sure where else. It may be a European holiday. And DPK says, Susan, any specific plants you want to add to your collection in the future? I don't know a whole lot of plants, Carlos. I know swords. I know crypts. I have several different sizes of Anubias. I have the mother plant Anubias, and I have the Anubias Nano, and there's another type of Anubias that I have, and I cannot remember the name of it. I have 2 different kinds of vowels. I have hornswort, guppy grass. I've got water wisteria. I have Java fern. I have, oh, there's some plants. Oh, I have dwarf lilies and rotala. There's several. I have chain swords. So right now I can't think of any plants. I don't want plants that I have to use CO2 or add any liquid CO2. And Carlos says he loves, oh, I have Java moss also everywhere. And I do have a few pieces of Sawazertang. Sherry gave me some of that. And there's another plant outside in the pond that I do not know what it's called. But thank you, Carlos. Susie at Q told me to do a trio of 3, 2 females to 1 male. But you said, Susan, to do 3 female to 1 male. Okay. Thanks, Mob Guppy and Susan. Actually, the breeding trio, Melvin's, is 1 male to 2 females. That's the breeding trio. 1 male to 2 females. So I may have said it wrong because I think faster than my mouth sometimes. Johan. Hello, Johan. Good to have you with us tonight. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And we wish you a Happy New Year. I'm over the 7 o'clock hour. I'm going to be closing this out. I'm trying to get to the end of the chat. Chris says, Susan, your plants are looking great. Thanks, Chris. It's called fish poop. I do need some root tabs, though. So I'm going to order some root tabs from Diego. Thank you, Diego. Love you. Mwah. Merry Christmas. I cannot type, Carlos says. Believe me, I have issues too. Yeah, Michael, a lot of times, Peter, Michael Aquarium a lot of times does not understand not to ask for subs and stuff like that. So, not having respect a person or anything here, but Michael knows not to ask. So if he gets deleted, he'll know why. But everybody check out Michael Aquariums. He's from England. He has a few videos up of his guppies and his goldfish and his outside pond. Carlos says, good night, Susan. Thanks for the stream. Night, everyone. Good night, Carlos. We love you. Merry Christmas. Let me come back to your so you can see my face. Merry Christmas. The next project that I have coming up will be New Year's night, and if the football games don't interfere with it, I may pop in and out on New Year's Day. I see Joseph just showed up. Hey Joseph, JH Aquatics. I'm getting ready to log out, so if you want to go live, I'll come over there and join you guys. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Susan at SLC Aquatics. #FishFamMom. Love you.